At about the age of 9, the Holy Family in New Lodge Road in North Belfast. Competition-wise, you can't start boxing until you're 11. That was sort of my first competition.
To say the news of Hugh Russell's death was shocking and saddening would be a gross understatement. Equally as saddening is the fact that it's all too rare for such a genuine, honest, caring and overall good guy to remain so throughout the demands of a career in boxing. That career took Hugh Russell around the world and back. A trait that's familiar with most, if not all, of Belfast's boxing sons. A distinguished career in the amateur vest saw him win numerous titles, the highlights being a bronze medal at the 1978 Commonwealth Games in Edmonton and another bronze at the Moscow Olympics in 1980. The rite of passage at that era was for young promising amateurs to turn over under the tutelage of the late great Barney Eastwood, which Hugh did, and Russell went on to win British and Irish titles. In fact, he was the first boxer to win a British title at bantamweight and flyweight in that order. And the timing of his passing is ironic as we prepare for a massive all-Belfast battle between Tyrone McKenna and Lewis Crocker. It will be the biggest Belfast derby since Hugh's titanic tussle with Davy Larmer. In the words of Neil Loughran, Hugh's great pal and colleague at the Irish News, in the space of 5 months during the early 1980s, Hugh Russell and Davy Larmer locked horns in 2 bloody battles that brought big-time boxing back to Belfast and set a standard for all future generations. His boxing career ended in 1983 as an undefeated British flyweight champion, and he went on then to become an award-winning press photographer, and it's no surprise to many who knew this incredible man that he became even more of a success in the journalism world than he had ever been in the ring. If you're rightly impressed that Hugh Russell managed to do all of that, 2 careers in one life, then stop, appreciate and imagine that he was only 64 when he passed away. Titles that he wore with even greater pride than anything he ever did in a professional capacity was the title of dad, of husband and family man. Hugh Russell will be remembered as a legendary, unifying figure during the darkest days of troubles. He will be very, very deeply, sadly missed by friends, by opponents, by colleagues, by contemporaries, but he will never be forgotten.
I'm fortunate I've won an Olympic medal, and I'm in a very, very small club. I think we have about 9 medals. So 9 people from the games ever started in boxing, to be one of them, 9 or 10, whatever it's going to be. It's a very exclusive club and it's great to be in it.